This is about my access bill, isn't it?
We received an alarm call down at the station.
No one set off any alarms. Have they, Peter?
No. No, sorry. Sorry, officer.
Sorry, we've just had a new security screen installed. Unfortunately, it's not designed for Neanderthals.
Well, do try and avoid a reoccurrence of the incident.
Stupid place to put an alarm button. The robber can see you press it.
Doesn't matter. Bulletproof glass, that is. The bloke said you could fire at that with a sawn-off shotgun 20 times and you wouldn't notice.
Well, I think we might start to smell a rat.
This is a security door. Can we keep it shut, please? Sorry.
No, Evelyn, we can't hear a thing through the new glass. You have to press the button to speak.
What?
You have to press the button.
Not working.
It is working. You have to hold it down.
What do you mean?
I am pressing the button. You press your button when I have finished pressing mine.
Inat?
Press the button, Evelyn.
Should I be pressing the button?
Evelyn!
Don't shout at me!
Bollocks.
I should never have come back to work.
Go after her, Barbara. We don't want her up those pylons again. By the way, it's no smoking in here.
Sorry.
Hello, Susan.
Hello, David. What do you think of the new security screen?
It's lovely. Oh, Susan, look at you. If only I'd met you first. I love you, Susan. Why can't I say it to your face?
Hey?
I'm saying we need to go through the Euro awareness module.
Oh, boring.
Oh, Susan, look at you. I love you, Susan. Why can't I tell you?
I can hear you, Bradley.
I know.
I don't know, this new security screen. I mean, what's the point?
Well, I feel safer with it. Some bloke robbed Wokingham branch last month.
Apparently old Bayliss lost it completely. Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me!
If that happened to me, I'd just hand the money over in a calm fashion.
Well, that would be a first.
No, the truth is, it's a stupid waste of money. Nothing ever happens here. We're a quiet, peaceful, some might say uneventful little branch. I said that. I said it. I said, we don't need it, Susan. And what does she do? I'll tell you what she does. She goes straight to David and flutters her little eyelashes. Typical of her. And to sleep away into my job. She calls this progress. To me, it's just more barriers. I mean, it's a ridiculous system. You have to press these little buttons just to communicate with each other. You see? Thanks again for putting the fire out, Mrs. Norman. And I'm sure the bank can stretch to getting you a new coat. Now, about that savings account you're after. I can't accept your driving licence as ID as it's burnt.
Oh, well, that would excite him, wouldn't it?
Yes, we haven't set fire to a customer since August. Have we, Evelyn?
Well, you can do the barbecue then next year.
Oh. Hello, Katie. Looking for hubby? He's in with Susan. I bet he is.
I can't let you go in there. Yes, I can.
Well, that's the rainy day account. You can fill in the form when your hands stop shaking. Sorry again about all the, we're normally a very quiet, friendly little branch.
You bastard! You little slut!
Now let's have a look at the autumn harvest account.
I know you're after my husband, you bitch!
This has a higher interest, but no instant access.
Kitty, get out!
Whereas the rainy day account has a slightly lower interest, but no withdrawal notice.
You pathetic worm!
I tell you what, why don't I just pass you on to our savings advisor? Evelyn, deal with Mrs. Norman. What's going on, Geoffrey?
I don't know, but it's certainly livened up the Euro awareness module.
David's marriage is breaking down because of Susan. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to stand by while my deputy gets on with my boss. Thank you very much. Hello, Katie.
Can we at least do this somewhere more private? Peter, can we borrow your office for a moment?
Certainly.
Sorry, could we be alone?
Oh, yes, of course. Private matter, none of my business, etc.
It's over, David. Consider yourself free to run off with that cow, Susan.
But just before I go, can I just jump in and say, you're very emotional, don't do anything rash?
Our marriage is over, David.
No, it's not.
I think you're right, Katie.
No, she's not. David, don't go off with horrid Susan. Ugh. Save it, lovely Katie here.
Will you go away? God, I hate your guts.
Don't you just love her when she's angry?
I don't think I ever loved you, David.
Little niggles, easily sorted.
I've just come straight from the clinic. I'm pregnant. Pregnant by my lover, get it? Another man.
What?
That is a bit more tricky, I admit.
I'm pregnant, OK? I'm pregnant!
Keep your voice down! The staff might be listening.
Bloody cheek, as if!
What's she saying?
Well, I didn't hear all of it, but Katie just said she's pregnant.
Oh, David's having a baby. A little ginger-haired thing running around bawling its eyes out. Imagine it.
We don't have to, Evelyn.
Oh, are you waiting for me? Do go in.
Susan, I think there's something you should know. David and his wife are having a baby.
David's having a baby?
Now, I know how you feel about him, but maybe it's time you should start looking elsewhere for love.
Hello.
Bradley, basket.
Good riddance. I hope you die, you cow.
I think she was probably talking to me.
I can't believe it. Katie is having a baby with her tennis coach.
Talk about new balls, please. Bad joke. Don't worry, she'll be back.
No, it's good. At last, I'm free. I can be true to my own feelings.
David, don't do anything silly.
David and his wife are having a baby.
Susan, there's something you should know. I'm leaving my wife. Excuse me. Well, that's the rainy day account. It's a very good account.
You're leaving her?
Well, aren't you pleased?
What about the baby?
Well, that's why I'm leaving her.
What? How's she going to look after it?
I don't give a toss. That's her responsibility.
You bastard. My God, men are all the same. Just get out, David. Just get out.
I'll never understand women.
I wish I could just go.
So do I.
Evelyn, did you get Mrs. Norman a new coat like I asked?
What, and go in a lift? Bradley's getting it. I asked him to get a medium-sized, cream-coloured mohair coat.
Well, I suppose you can't get that wrong.
Barbara, Bradley's left his drawer open.
So?
Well, look, he stuck his and Susan's head on a picture of a bride and groom.
Oh, that's quite sweet.
Yes, but Bradley's the bride.
Oh, my God. This is like a little shrine to Susan. There's the hairbrush she lost, a gym shoe, all sorts of her personal belongings.
Did you get it?
Yeah, it's outside tethered to a drain pipe.
Bradley, what's all this?
Oh, that. Just some old stuff that Susan didn't want.
What, like her hairbrush, her gym shoe, her lady shave?
No, that's my lady shave, actually.
Bradley, this is not right. It's an unhealthy obsession. Have you ever thought how Susan might feel?
Yeah? All warm and soft.
You've got to put it all back.
No, I love her. And one day she'll love me.
No, Bradley, she won't, because you were... Oh, what's a kind way of putting it?
Grotesque.
So, in brief, I feel the target shortfalls can be offset by extra loan sales. What button do you press to record, Barbara?
Peter, I have to talk to you about something important.
Oh, so I forgot to lock up the bank last night. Big deal.
I'm emigrating.
Susan, don't tease me.
I'm serious. I'm going to Vancouver.
You're leaving the branch.
I know it's short notice, but I've got my reasons.
I see. I'm deeply sorry to hear this. I'll get you a leaving form. Oh. Yes! She's going! I filled in the leaving form and I found it. It was in the right place and I'm really pleased about that. So, Canada, great. All that exciting, lumber. You've got a job sorted out then?
Not yet.
Somewhere to live, though?
No.
So, all set then. Susan leaving, eh? Better organise a big party.
No. No leaving do.
What leaving do? Oh, yes, that's what I meant, yes.
I don't even want the staff to know. I just want to slip away quietly.
I see.
I'm afraid we're not going to see each other again, Peter.
Sorry, could you just repeat that?
We're not going to see each other again, Peter. Ever.
Bradley, this has got to stop.
Why?
Why? Because it's unhealthy, it's disturbing, it's unnatural, it's stealing.
And?
It's wrong.
And if you do wrong, you'll be punished for it later.
What do you mean?
It's called karma, Bradley. Do bad things and you come back as a lower life form.
It's difficult to imagine.
It's all in this wonderful book. It's really enriched me spiritually.
Glenn Hoddle's World Cup Diary. That's lovely, yeah.
She's right, Bradley. As ye sow, so shall ye reap. John 5.
Is that the Bible?
No, John, my fifth husband.
OK, Susan, I'll try and keep this very depressing news to myself.
Thanks.
Evelyn! Blimey, what did you do wrong in a former life?
Oh, there you are, Peter. What took you so long?
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, it's an emergency. I got an email from Susan. She's going to Canada, Peter. She's emigrating.
Oh, that.
Why? Why is she going?
No idea. Maybe she likes mooses.
A dozen messages. She's just ignoring me. You've got to help me, Peter. She might talk to you.
All right, I'll try and speak to her, David. Hello, Susan. Yes, it's Peter here. I'm with David. What the hell's going on? So you like him as a friend, nothing personal, but you just feel you need a new challenge and so on. Very good. Right, look, I better hang up now because you're at the door. Very sophisticated answer phone you have there, Susan.
Susan, don't touch me. I've come to tell you to leave me alone.
What's this all about?
I'm going, David. I've thought it all through, and I'm going to Vancouver. I'm leaving on Friday. Do you want a cat? Goodbye, David.
What about us?
Oh, we'll be all right, David. We'll muddle through.
We'll always have Reading.
She's off to Vancouver. She's off to Vancouver. She's off to Vancouver. She's off to Vancouver.
We're never going to see each other again, Peter. Ever. We're never going to see each other again, Peter. Ever. What are you doing in my office?
I wasn't taking anything.
I didn't say you were.
No, I was putting it all back.
You're creepy, but you're honest.
Susan, why are you looking for a job in Vancouver?
Look, don't tell the others, but I'm leaving.
Why?
Well, it's because of David's baby. You'll understand one day. No, maybe you won't. Anyway, today's my last day. I'm leaving at 5. I know you'll deal with it like a grown-up. Bradley, get off my leg.
Susan, you can't go. I love you.
Look, I've got to pop out. It would really help me if you put my files into boxes.
For you, anything.
Thanks.
I'll start with these.
Bradley, it's really time you got yourself a girlfriend. Pay if you have to.
Susan, it's David. I've got to speak to you. You're going. Katie's pregnant by that bloody tennis coach. My life's falling apart. Please don't go to Vancouver. Please.
No, Mrs. Norman, I can't hear what you're going on about. Call back later when you haven't got a goat bleating in the background.
Peter, I've just found out something terrible. Susan's going to Vancouver, and it's all a big mistake.
Go on.
I know I'm a bit slow, but for once in my life, I've worked things out. Susan's emigrating, right, because she thinks David's having a baby.
Yes?
But it's not his baby. His wife's having it with someone else. If Susan knew that, she'd stay.
Oh, you silly nitwit. You haven't mentioned this to anyone else, have you?
No, but we can't let Susan get on that plane.
Bradley, this is Aldbridge, not Casablanca. She's leaving in 20 minutes. She's far too busy to be bothered with someone telling her she's made a huge mistake.
But it's the right thing to do.
Right? Wrong? Suddenly we're the moral arbiters of people's lives? Surely that's a job for him upstairs.
What, Mr. Williams the charobadist?
God, Bradley.
Ah, God, yes. If we don't do the right thing, he'll punish us. As ye sow, so shall ye reap.
Well, that's an interesting point. But before we straighten things out with Susan, let's just check the evidence of that, shall we? Joktan begat Almodad, and Shelaf, and Hazarmaveth, and Gerard, and Hadaram, and Uzal, and Diklar, and Obal. Well, this is a good bit.
I have to tell Susan.
Yes, we'll forget the Bible. What about pornography?
What?
Would you like to see some pictures of naked ladies? Hey? Hey?
Have you got any?
Not here, but we could go down the garage and buy some porno mags and a slush puppy. It'd be just like your birthday all over again.
No. We must tell Susan.
Yes, you're right. We'll go and tell her now. Come on. She's in the strong room. Come on, Bradley. She's in here. In you go.
She's not in here.
Keep looking. It's all right, for your own good, Bradley.
I'm claustrophobic, I'll faint.
There's 10 minutes worth of air in there. You'll be all right. What do you want?
I've got to put the till cash away.
Well, can't you, I don't know, just hide it in the fridge or something? No, just give it here.
Is there someone in there?
No. Apart from Bradley, of course. He was £10 short in his till, so I'm punishing him. He's got to learn.
I'm going to tell Susan.
No, he's all right. You can check yourself if you want. See?
Bradley?
I can't hold the door! It's closing! It's closing! I'll go and get the engineer.
Well, goodbye, everyone.
Oh, Susie, do you mind if I come in half an hour late tomorrow? I'm going to have my legs waxed.
Yeah, Barbara. I hope you'll be all right.
Well, it might sting a bit, but...
Bye-bye, Jeffrey.
See you tomorrow.
Gonna miss you.
I don't know how she's going to cope with the bank holiday.
So, Susan, this is it.
Yep, this time tomorrow I'll be on that plane. Just the cat to sort out now.
Well, you do know that if you can't get rid of it, you can always leave it with me.
Really?
Yes, I'll get it put down for you. Susan, I know we haven't exactly seen eye to eye on everything, but You've always, parked neatly.
Yeah, thanks, Peter. You know, deep down, I don't think you're such a bad bloke.
Susan, the thing is...
Yeah?
Have a nice life in Vancouver.
Oh, no. Well, well, what a surprise. Someone pressed the alarm again.
I don't think so.
The distress alarm in the strong room.
The distress alarm in the strong room. No problem.
No? It was probably my snivelling the wiring.
You may be surprised to learn we have rather better things to do than rush around here every 5 minutes.
Yes, of course. Well, there you are. The door's still there, not stolen. Thanks for coming.
We are required to request you to open the door.
Right now. All right.
Right, OK. Now, let's see. Yes, bullion, documents, junior cashiers, yeah, all pretty much there.
What the bloody hell are they doing in there?
Tell me about it. Come on, you two, out. Office romance. Look, they're exhausted. They've been at it like rabbits. Shut it, Bradley. Come on, Evelyn, quick.
Oh, for God's sake, Evelyn, we're all upset that you don't have to sit there wailing.
It's a Buddhist mantra, actually. It's supposed to help calm me down.
I think it's upside down.
You see this print of Susan's lips? That's all I've got to remember her by.
Coffee, anyone? Oh, come on, you're not still doing this, are you?
You've ruined Susan's life. If you'd told the truth, she'd still be here.
You say that as if it would be a good thing.
Susan?
Oh, stop it, Bradley. You wearing lipstick again?
No, it's Susan's.
No, she was never one of us. She's better off in Canada. Hey, Bradley, all those mooses. Bradley, moose! Moose!
You've been sent to Coventry.
Oh, no, I haven't. You spoke to me just now.
As you sow, so shall ye reap.
Shh. Oh, well, that's where you want to play it. No skin off my nose. I'm dying. I'm having a heart attack. I might have been. Then you'd have been sorry. Going to say something, Geoffrey?
Original.
Self-righteous gits. What the bloody hell do you think you're doing?
I'm avoiding the security cameras.
What for?
Because I'm an armed robber.
No! No! Don't see me! Don't see me!
Shut up! Go on, get them to get all the cash out of the tills now.
Jeffrey! Jeffrey!
Listen very carefully. That's something else pointing up my back. Get all the cash out of the tills. And it's over.
Oh, you think he'd have given up by now?
Which bloke's about to shoot me?
What bloke?
He's down there.
What's he on about now?
Peter is being robbed by an armed smurf, apparently.
What's going on? What
No, don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! I know I'm not a perfect person, but I try to do my best. Don't shoot me! I'm alive! Jeffrey, I'm alive! I'm alive! Yes, I thought the heart attack was more convincing.
You're really saying this third incident wasn't another false alarm?
That's right.
So, this robber...
Don't do that! He wasn't in inverted commas. He was a real robber with a real gun.
Well, that's funny, because no one else saw or heard him except you, and he's not apparent on any of the security footage.
Oh, what's the use? Why is this happening to me?
Maybe you did something wrong in a previous life, Mr. Duffley.
Have you been reading Glenn Hoddle's World Cup diary?
Right, Get started. I want this done by morning.
What's all this?
The trial period's over. I'm getting rid of that bloody security screen.
Well, it's only been up a week.
There's been nothing but trouble since we installed it. I had some woman on the phone this morning, said she caught fire in the banking hall. You ignored her and then gave her a goat to keep her quiet.
Is that likely, David?
Yeah, well, anyway, it's coming down. I just want things back the way they were.
You can't just go. There's a dangerous robber on the loose.
Hillbrow logged this as another false alarm.
It really happened.
Look, I've had just about enough of you.
But you...
Shut it! Or I'll drive you down the station and report you for wasting police time, all right? All right?
Right.
Right.
Right. You stupid, pig-headed PC plods. You couldn't catch a cold. It's all right, Bradley, they can't hear me. You useless, muscle-brained pigs. Hey, with your fat-ass lesbian sidekick. If someone shot you between the ears, they'd still miss your brains. But it's a tough job and someone's got to do it.
You'll be hearing from us very shortly.
Right. No chance of a lift home, I suppose. You stupid prat. What have I done to deserve this?
You know, deep down, I don't think you're such a bad bloke.
North American Airways flight NA232 to Vancouver, now boarding gate 21.
Oi! Susan! Susan! Thank God.
What are you doing here?
Look, it's not David's baby. You don't have to go to Vancouver. Makes sense if you know the facts.
What do you mean?
Listen, I can't explain it now, but the point is, you belong with David. You're part of his work. You're the thing that keeps him going. Get back in the cab. Susan, if this Nissan Sunny leaves and you're not in it, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, for the rest of your life.
What about us?
We'll always have. Can't really think of anything.
Peter, this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. You can't pay for the cab fare out of the petty cash.
Well, I'm not paying for it out of my own pocket. Done my good deed for the day, thank you very much.
Why can't we sort this out in the morning?
Because you'll hide the petty cash tin, just like you did when I had that hot tip for the Grand National.
It is good to be back, though. I was starting to miss everyone already. Even Bradley.
I found your swimsuit.
It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory.
You don't have to stop laughing just yet. They Think It's All Over Again is coming right up.
The world will always welcome lovers as time